supposed to do. Got no job, but I got these songs to sing, and I can't seem to let you go. Do you remember all the times we kissed under the stars and drove to San Diego?
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be doing the 9th day of Youtober, and it is going to be a plan with me video, which is something that you guys have been requesting me to do since I did one last year. Some of my planning habits are still the same, and some of them have actually changed quite a bit. But basically, if you've ever wanted to know how I go from planning videos to my daily schedule, my weekly schedule, my monthly schedule, my workouts, and all of the in-between, then just keep watching. So starting out with how I like to plan my monthly schedule, I have this dry erase calendar that I actually got from Walmart quite a bit of time ago, but I'll leave some in the description box if I can find them. And I usually start obviously by filling in all the dates, and then I go ahead and put in all the videos that are going to be uploaded that month so I can get an overall view of how many videos are going to be going live. And obviously because of Youtober, there was a lot to fill out. And then I like to choose when I'm going to be filming each video, and I like to do that in blue. And then in another color, like orange, I'll fill in any, like trips I'm going to be going on. And then in pink, I like to fill in when I'm going to be editing videos. And then in green, I fill in my days off. So it's just like a super easy to do like monthly overall. And I just like doing this because then I can see everything that I need to get done that month. And then on the side, I put all the books that I want to read by the end of the month. So it's super easy and fast, but it just gives me an overview and keeps me kind of organized so that I know how to plan my weekly schedule, which is what we'll be doing next. So in my weekly schedule, I like to use this agenda here. I toss and turn between 2 or 3 agendas, and I'm actually going to be designing one soon for Co's. You guys have been asking a lot of questions, but I'll link this one down below. I actually found it on Etsy. And so I flipped to the week that I'm going to be planning for. And the thing I like about this one is it has 2 sides for each day. So I tend to fill in all of my work-related things on the right, like you'll see here. Those are all my work-related tasks or to-dos. And then on the left, I keep all of like my life and social. So any, like groceries and cleaning and things like that would go on the left side, and then any videos, emails, or Co's work would go on the right side. And then once that's all filled in, I'll usually plan out, my workouts and things like that. But for this week, I was actually going to be going away on a trip, so I filled in a lot of the stuff that I was going to do on the trip, including the workouts that I wanted to get done and the videos I wanted to film and edit. And then in the big section towards the bottom of the page, I like to keep just overall weekly tasks that don't really have to be planned on specific days, and planning out my Instagram and things like that. So that's pretty much an overview of how I plan my week. And then usually once that's done, I'll go ahead and input anything that I need to do on my phone that I want it to remind me for. So, flights or like specific things that I have to remember at an exact time, I'll put in my calendar so that I have an alert that goes off on my phone, because I tend to be a little bit forgetful. So the next, you guys have seen this notebook before, but this is just like my overall lifestyle notebook. I put all types of lists and planning in here, from grocery lists to my workout plan for the week. I'll even plan things like videos, plan trips, I'll plan like Youtober. I put all of my Youtober videos in this book. This book is just like an overall lifestyle. Anything that you ever need to like write down or get out of your head or put in list form, I use this book. And like you can see I'm doing here, I'm planning out my workout schedule for the week, and then I'll like highlight when things are complete. This is just literally anything that you could possibly want to plan goes in this notebook. And then I have a secondary notebook that matches it, and both are from Indigo, but this is my video planning notebook. And I get commonly asked how I plan out videos, so you guys are gonna get a good idea here. I like to flip to an empty page. At the top, I'll put the title of what the video is going to be, or like a temporary title, and then I'll usually fill out, what I need to do, like thumbnail wise. I'll plan out how I'm going to have the thumbnail, the intro, the music that I'm going to use, so it's easy to fill out the description box, and then I'll just fill out the core of the actual video, like what I'm going to be including, what I'm going to be talking about, if there's certain like things I need to remember, or if it's more of like a morning routine, then I'll fill out exactly each shot I want to get. So that's just like an overview of how I plan my videos, and then at the top I'll put filmed, edited, and uploaded. So that is it. That is like an overall of how I plan everything from workouts to videos to weeks to months. And all of the agendas, materials, dry erase calendars, and all the stuff pretty much that I use. So that is it for my plan with me me video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any sort of planning routine or tips, be sure to leave them down below because I'm always looking to kind of, you know, build upon the system that I have going. So definitely leave any tips or tricks that you guys use down below. And aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's YouTuber video, and I will see you guys all in tomorrow's. Bye guys.